Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green fields and tall, shady trees, there lived a clever and resourceful crow named Kiki. Kiki was a jet-black bird with a sharp, inquisitive eye and a knack for solving problems. One sunny day, the heat was scorching. The flowers drooped in the sun, and the riverbeds showed their dry banks. The only sound was the crickets' chirp and the rustling leaves. But Kiki was focused on one thing: finding water. After flying for what seemed like an eternity, Kiki's feathers were hot, and her throat was parched. "Oh, how I wish I could find a sip of water," she cawed, gliding over the dry land, searching desperately. Then, by a twist of luck, Kiki's sharp eyes spotted something glistening in the distance. She flapped her wings zestfully, believing that she had finally found the water she longed for. Landing on a dusty path, Kiki saw a clay pot sitting beside an old well. Her heart skipped with hope, but as she peered inside, she found the water level was too low. Kiki was determined not to give up. She remembered her wise mother telling stories of how clever crows could solve problems just like this. Kiki looked around for a solution, and nearby she spotted a pile of pebbles. "Maybe I can fill the pot until I can reach the cool, refreshing water," she thought with a glimmer in her eye. She diligently picked up a pebble with her beak, dropped it into the pot, and watched eagerly. The tiny splash filled her with determination. With patience and perseverance, Kiki kept fetching pebbles, one after another, her wings flapping above the pot. Slowly, the water level rose, and a sense of joy bubbled within Kiki. Her hard work was paying off. As she dropped the last pebble, the water was finally within her reach. Kiki leaned in, took a long, refreshing sip, and felt the coolness flow through her. Never before had water tasted so sweet. Satisfied and full of pride in herself, Kiki cawed happily and perched on a branch of a nearby tree. She could now rest under the shade with a belly full of water, satisfied with her cleverness. From that day on, Kiki became known in the village as the wisest of the birds. Whenever any animal faced a dilemma, they would come to her, asking for advice, because everyone knew that Kiki could always find a way. And as for Kiki, she remembered that old pot and felt grateful, for it taught her an invaluable lesson. With patience, creativity, and hard work, you can overcome any challenge life throws your way. And so, under the blue sky, while the sun painted golden strokes in the evening, Kiki flew back to her nest, her spirits as high as the clouds above, with not a worry in her heart. The end.